Coming up now, the very latest news from Pattaya and Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. Please like and subscribe. It helps us and it helps you too. Thai media is reporting that the Cabinet has approved 5 amendments to the Alcohol Beverage Laws that, if they go into law, would see changes to hours for legal retail, resulting in outlets, bars and shops allowed to legally trade in the afternoons. With a review of advertising regulations amongst the list of changes pending, none of this is yet approved in law, but many predict a speedy update. Police in Lopburi have finally solved the case of a missing woman there after her husband confessed to burying her in the garden outside their home nearly a year ago. The woman, said to have had alcohol and drug-related issues, disappeared, prompting an inquiry recently. For 3 hours, police interviewed her husband, who finally admitted causing her demise with the aid of a hammer, following a row over her latest new boyfriend. It seems that he was pretty well off, and that alone had kept her coming back to him despite several affairs. In Nakhon Si Thammarat, 71 border room workers have been arrested in one of Thailand's biggest raids on a phone scamming gang, with 52 Chinese amongst those held, many without visas. All had targeted people in Thailand, Russia and China, according to media reports, with attractive but non-existent cryptocurrency schemes promising huge profit. Unseasonal weather in the north has seen locals worried, as extreme heat has affected all of Thailand this past week, so in at least one northern region, locals took cover from a heavy hailstorm. With some hailstones recorded as being the size of a tennis ball, damage has been quite extensive in some parts. No injuries reported, but over 1,300 homes and buildings have been damaged. On Phuket, the heady season of aggression continues, as a tourist, this time a Russian, is reported by police to have run riot in an hotel before police took evasive action and tasered him. Said to have attacked several people and now in police custody, the partially clad Sunseeker faces court this week. And Thailand's Prime Minister has gone on record to support the concept of opening casino complexes, stating that he believes that the legalisation would stem the flow of illegal gambling dens. He also reminded that the income for the state from taxes would be considerable. This is a massive U-turn. The House of Representatives approved a special committee study that recommended casinos be allowed, albeit with strict controls. Meanwhile, at home and in Rayong, emergency services were finally allowed to recover the remains of 7 people who died when a huge crane collapsed to the construction site. It seems that the on-site workers refused access to anyone until those who ran the site agreed to compensate the families of the dead. Amid claims now that each family will receive over 1.5 million baht, the 600 on-site workers stepped back from blocking access. In Nong Pru, police have accepted a report from a 53-year-old Thai lady who arrived at the station bruised and injured, claiming that she'd been beaten before fleeing to hide in a local temple. She also claimed that her attacker was her Austrian husband and that he'd beaten her several times in the past, leaving her needing hospital treatment. A full inquiry is now underway, and the husband was to be interviewed at the weekend. A class action suit has been filed by 14 small business people in Rayong, affected by the 2022 oil leak off the coast that caused considerable damage before being cleared up. All from a local fishing community. They're claiming 4.2 million baht in compensation, which appears to be a meagre amount indeed, compared to the damage done. Star Petroleum has yet to respond. The weekend saw the final 2 days of the months-long Pattaya Music Festival hailed as a success. Despite traffic chaos stretching from the Sukhumvit to the beach, often due to roadworks, the city was busy, with hotels doing a roaring trade. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 36 degrees, dropping down to 28 tonight, a hot and humid day, with the continued chance of showers at any time. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.